start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Stafford going to put it up right away.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be out right at the 35. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. He's got room at the 30.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Azeez Ojulari there on the tackle. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Stafford.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Stafford. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants.
J.K. Dobbins. 68 yards. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. touchdown here to kick it away.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Stafford. He finds Robinson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
A couple of vets, Stafford to Robinson there. First down, Rams.
Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is they had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the delay of game penalty backs them up. It's now 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Stafford. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He finds his man, complete. It's Lloyd.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
On first down, Lloyd. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
They snap it to Stafford. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Another run here with Dobbins. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
9 yards on the 1st down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Stafford. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, that's caught by his tight end Dawson Knox. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. first and 10. It's Dobbins.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 9, Jones flushed out right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, anytime you send your kicker out to try a long one, you got to figure that the defense, they're on guard for something like that.
Oh, I like the way that you're thinking, because that's exactly what defenses practice when they put their special teams out there. Long field goals, most of the time you're not trying as hard to block it as you are to prevent a fake. And in this situation, that didn't fool anyone.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lloyd. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll start out here with the option left, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. On 2nd and 7, Jones.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Stafford's throw here hauled in by Kupp.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 11 now, Stafford, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch a game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hand. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And now the rookie's free. The 20. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
How about that for an exciting end to the half? I mean, instead of surrendering a late field goal at the gun, they run back the block kick to extend their lead.
What's that old expression? Fortune favors the bold. They boldly went after it, got it. Worked out pretty darn well for them.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jones looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
And he's got room. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Downfield throw tip, but he still got it.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 23. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Throwing Jones. That ball caught by Slayton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Dobbins once more. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it.
Back to throw. Jones.
That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Gano the extra point, and it is 28-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. 65 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Right back to him on first down. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and 8 coming up.
Off play action. Jones.
Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Now a handoff for Dobbins.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
They're going for it with Dobbins.
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games we just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Dobbins. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now this time he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Rams are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Robinson's got it. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Kupp.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Connecting with Kupp here on the out route.
And some space here.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Rams.
Cooper Kupp.
43 yards.
And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Here's a give to Dobbins.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Now a toss left side for Dobbins.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jones now throwing on 4th down. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Lloyd. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down. Now Stafford firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Sam Sloman down for the point after.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors.
It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
They'll try to draw here with Dobbins.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
A CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.